What's up, guys? Welcome back to Joy Collects. I'm Joy, of course, and we're doing our last video of our California toy hunt. I broke it up with some other toy reviews in the middle of it and tried some new different things. I have a new figure coming, and I'm not going to say what it is yet, but when it gets here, we will do a review because I've kind of figured out that I like along with liking a lot of military figs like G.I. Joe and Vala. You see I have wrestling behind me, though I'm kind of out of the wrestling collecting. It's just too much for me. And you're never going to get everything because there's always going to be a different variant of a person that you have 5 of the same figure of. But because this one's wearing a white shirt, and that one's wearing a red shirt, this one's wearing a blue and a black, too much. I've realized that I like a lot of different unique figures. And I mean, if you saw some of the recent figures I've purchased along with some of the recent reviews I've done, the Devil Toys, Mecha Will Arise, the Ghost of Kurosawa, I like unique figures that are different. They don't have to be just third party, but there's a lot of things that I like I feel like I've actually Googled and YouTube and there's not a lot of reviews on them. So I have something coming down the pipe, hopefully next week. Hopefully it gets here, sooner than later. I will be doing a review on it. It's an interesting one, but I have been staring at it on Big Bad for a while. The price was a little expensive, but something I was really interested in, and I just wanted to get it in hand. I wanted to see what it's about. It does have some soft goods to it, so that's always a good thing. But, yeah, I really saw it and I wanted it. So I picked it up recently, so that will be coming soon. I will be ripping out the package and we'll be doing a review on that, and I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts, and I will obviously be telling you mine during the review. So this last video, we are going back to the cave in Sacramento, California. There are 3 locations for the cave. There's the Roseville, the Folsom, and the Arden location. We're going back to the Arden location where it actually all started for me. Not as far as making videos, but as far as a lot of the hunting. So we'll be cutting in and out, telling you about the different layout of the store because the things have changed since the last time I've been there. It's been a couple of months. And, again, I actually am in Jersey. So Cali was just part of the whole vacation. We go toy hunting. We say me and my girlfriend, we go toy hunting. We go, just do different things. We go eating different foods, and we're big foodie people too. So it's a whole big experience and it was amazing. But, and I can't wait to get back out there. I know people have gone to Frankensons, and I am so jealous of all of you. I need to get to Frankensons. I will have an hour-long toy hunt if I go there. But anyway, let me stop rambling. Check out the cave, Arden location. I'll be cutting it out the video because, again, music has been playing in all these videos as of late, which I hate. But I'll let you know my thoughts, and I'll know how the store's changed in some ways. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Enjoy this toy hunt. So when you first walk into this place, it's already changed. We walk in, you take that right, and before when we used to go there, there used to be a big glass counter, which is still there, but there was a lot of stuff behind it, and it was kind of roped off. So you couldn't get to that back wall that where we started, and there was stuff blocking all between that, and you had to actually ask a person if they can go like climb over all this stuff, and you use like an extendo pole or something and reach up and take the thing that you wanted down off of the wall. So to walk in and see that there's like a whole area that you can walk back into now, and there were some little aisles and rows there with little figures like hanging up on the metal grates and stuff. That wasn't there before. So all that is new from the last time I've been there. Again, this has been probably 3 or 4 months since I've been to this location of the cave, but that is different. This is really cool though. I like that you're finally able to walk over there and get closer, because that is one of the biggest drawbacks of the store, is that like while there's a lot of stuff in the open area that you can go dig through, there's so much stuff behind the cases and the just the counters that you have to go find an associate that they're busy with other people. You have to go wait and try to find somebody to get over there to help you. So having that whole area that you could just walk into and grab stuff off the shelf for yourselves, that was great. So I really enjoyed that part. So I love that this first like long strip of counters and stuff in the back. It seems a little, I won't say thinned out. It seems more organized since the last time. The last time we came there, there was stuff all over the floor behind the counters. So like, again, associate people that worked there had to step over stuff and climb over boxes and stuff, because they were still putting a lot of stuff out. So it's not thinned out, as more so it's more organized, I would say. But I always love that first initial strip when you walk in, because there's so much stuff in those glass cases, between comics, like signed stuff, just figures and posters and statues, and I don't know why I said statues, but statues, and there's so much stuff in those counters, just behind the counters. There's so much stuff to just look at, and the statues up top. Again, as I've been saying, I'm not a statue person, but these statues are incredible. And if I had this huge house or this huge toy room that I had shelving or something that I could put all these things up there, I mean, you saw some of the price on some of those figures, but if I could afford those and I had the space, I probably would have grabbed a couple of those. Those things are incredible. But I love that just initial first counter that just stretches the whole length pretty much of the store. And you're able to just look stuff in the bottom, look at stuff behind the wall, and just pick and choose what you want the guys to come bring down for you. That part is one of my favorite parts, just walking into that store. It's always inevitable that my girl gets caught just digging through pops. Like, everywhere we go, every time we go to the cave or another location that just has like a big pop wall, it's always inevitable that we just start to like go our separate ways. We always walk in and we're always like, oh, look at that, this is cool, that's cool. And then like she sees pops and she goes this way, and I see figures and I just like, ooh, and I go that way. She's collecting statues and everything now, but there's always inevitable at some point in the hunt that we both just go our separate ways, and we're like, we'll be back up in a while. Like, we always do. So, it's just funny to see that every video, or just every episode in general. Every time we go toy hunting, it's just like, we know at some point we can kind of get that mutual, alright, I'll see you in a bit, and we just dip. I love this store. You can get lost in this place for hours. I mean, just there's stuff everywhere. There's figures, there's clothes and shoes, there's albums, there's posters, there's just memorabilia, just signed autographs, things, and it is an incredible store. I could literally walk through there just trying to comb that through that store for hours and still not find everything. It's just an incredible place. I wish there were more places like that on the East Coast, but then I probably shouldn't because I probably would be there most of the time. So it is a nice place to go visit every couple months and just see what's new, pick up one or two things here and there. With how majority of what I'm collecting right now being a lot of like army building and the main figures and the main things I'm looking for are obviously like Action Force, G.I. Joe. Right now, that's the main focus of the line. So finding things that I can fit in that kind of pick fed or fig fed, and that's what I'm aiming for right now. So things that are going to fit in the whole military kind of mindset of what I'm trying to do, my whole collecting. But I also kind of have a unique side of my collection that I want to. That's where like the mecha will arise and the figures like that kind of fit in. So there's multiple sides to my collection. It's weird, it's eclectic, but it's me. It's what I love. So going through that store and being able to pick up small pieces here and there that I know that are going to fit my collection that I'm going to enjoy, that's like the best part of it. There's a lot of stuff, not everything's going to fit, not everything's you're going to want, or some things you're going to want, but it's just like, I don't want to spend that right now. And that's fine. You'll always find something else that's like really cool. And I mean, just looking at this, again, all the statues up there, that in itself is just like worth it. It's incredible things to see in that store. Yeah, just wishing I was there. That's all. Just had to chime back in. Just wishing I was back in that store just so I wanted to do it again. I have to go to the third location next time I get out there. Just gotta hit the trifecta. Gotta toy hunt all three. We did Roseville, we did Arden. Now we have to do Folsom. That back wall was not like that before. It's another change from the store. I believe there was countertops back there before. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember exactly, but that back wall is different. Those metal grates, what you have, saw the Hot Wheels and all the cars and all the small figures and stuff. That was different. That wasn't like that before. So that's another, again, welcome change. You like to be able to just not always have to go look for somebody for assistance to get a figure. Maybe you walk off and you want something. You have to go find somebody. Somebody might say the same thing you want and go find an associate. And they might get to it first. So see something on the shelf that you can just now easily walk up yourself and pick up. That's great. So again, that's another welcome change. That was cool to see. sometimes where you see things and you're just like, no matter the price, I'm picking this up. That Skeletor bust, I don't know how I would have got it back to Jersey. I don't know where I would have put it. I'm not even the biggest He-Man fan because it's before my era, because I'm a little younger. Because a lot of people obviously that watch stuff in the 80s or whatever. But when I tell you I wanted to just pick that up off the shelf and take it home, oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. And the Wolverine Sabretooth right next to it. Oh my gosh. There's so many, just when I was spanning the top shelves of the counters and everything over there, I was just looking like maybe I just need to be a statue collector but if I think this stuff is expensive, you know that stuff up there for how detailed and everything, how big they are, you know they're like 10 times the price. But some of those, oh my gosh, I can't even speak. Just go back to watching the video while I have serious FOMO over here. I saw, now if you what I peeped on that other side, that loose collector, I think it's a Vampirella, it looked good. I held it in my hand for a minute and I was like, this looks really good. And I just didn't want to spend the money at that point. I was just happy walking around and you could find that figure, but it looked really good. I wanted to pick that up. There were also some Marvel Legends over on that side of the store as well. That's the other side, the other wall. You see how humongous the store is. But, I really want to pick that up. And some other, like I said, some other Marvel Legends I wanted to pick up, but the price was a little too high on them, and I found them online a little bit later for a little bit cheaper. So that was one thing that I took into consideration when I started picking stuff up, seeing how their prices compared to other places. So it sucks because sometimes you have it in your hand in that store, you're just like, if I pay, a little bit more, I'll have it now. Whereas you can just have to go online and you could pay cheaper. Even with shipping it's cheaper, but you just have to wait. So you just have to have some patience. But I found some of the Marvel Legends that I was looking at over there for a little cheaper. So I'll pick those up in the future. Again, you know me. I've been talking about it long enough. I kit bash and I'm making a big shield army and I have kit bash and military figures. One that just fell over. Where are you? Up there. So I have to go fix that now. Thanks. So again, another incredible time at the cave. That's the second of 3 locations. So the next time I get out there, I will be knocking out the third one. Again, you will see the difference between all 3 of them. If you haven't checked out the Roseville Cave, check out that one first on my YouTube channel. And then you can see the difference between that one and this one. And then when I get the Folsom one, the third and final one, then you'll be able to check out the difference between all 3. As far as pickups, I only picked up one thing. Again, I have other stuff that's coming through Big Bad Toy Store. I have 5K Toys, don't even get me started. But, you actually saw it in the A1 comics, but I picked up the Moira McTaggart, Marvel Legend, and I actually was able to kit basher into two different forms. So we have the regular one. All right. I'm going to slide her in with my shield army because, organizations need that doctor, scientist type. So I was able to slide her in there, but I was able to take her other head that has the white hat on it, and of course, had the kit basher. Yes, she has a lightsaber. So I actually, in the A1 Comics video, there you go. In the A1 Comics video that I made prior, I actually they had a sale, a huge sale on Star Wars figures, Black Series and stuff like that. These are $3 and $4 and $5 figures. And I didn't want to go crazy because I didn't know if the accessories were going to work, and they do. And now I majorly regret only picking up one, but I actually picked up a Rey figure, and I took the lightsaber from Rey, I took the little gun from Rey, and my kit bash up there, if I can pinpoint it, there we go, right there, that is the cape that Rey came. So, some soft goods and two weapons out of it for $4. So, couldn't beat that. There was so many figures over there that had $3 or $4. They came with soft goods, and I should have picked up more. I do regret it, but if I ever go back there, and hopefully they still have some left, I'll be picking those up. But that is the toy hunt for this video. Again, not only one pickup. I had a great time though. I enjoyed just filming and seeing new places, new locations, and seeing what they have every couple months because it always reshuffles. But if you like this video, drop a like down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the other videos coming. And as always, stay safe, happy hunting. And until next time, peace out. That's it. Get out. See ya.